wrong with you?
Nothing wrong with a little healthy competition.
I want you to kill someone for me.
That's just too much.
We're gonna have to find other ways for you to express yourself.
Previously on Fashion House.
Time is up. You either pay back the money you've borrowed from me right now, or I take ownership of the House of Gianni. What are you doing?
Writing you a great big check for $21 million. You're not the only sleazebag with extra change in his pocket. Now get the hell out of here. Please do something. What are you doing here?
I was invited.
This is my house.
I thought it belonged to Lance.
Take off those clothes!
It's starting to sound like your husband.
Nothing's changed. I still love Michelle, that's all. I'll always love her no matter what. What's the matter?
What you promised you'd do about Michelle Miller.
Why do you want this woman dead?
She threatened our son.
I can tell you for sure is that the hit will happen. I promise you.
It's Dr. Woods.
I've been worried about you. I haven't heard from you since the wedding.
Maria. She hung up. I'm doing everything I can to get Maria Gianni inside this office, believe me.
Would it hurt you to think about giving me a grandchild?
I'm a little busy to get married right now.
Fine. Enjoy your fling with the model.
Nikki.
Nikki, whatever.
You're acting strange.
Not strange, Maria. Happy. Because as of right now, I quit.
And just where do you think you'll go?
I don't know. This CD contains the keys to House of Gianni. Maria's Rolodex, suppliers, it's everything you need to get a head start on Gianni.
You want to sell me Maria's Rolodex?
All I want is to be your partner at Michelle Miller Designs.
What do you think about Michelle Miller Designs operating out of these offices?
Thank you, William. You're not going to regret this, I promise.
I know.
These are the numbers of William's old accounts in Antigua. He used them to hide funds from a real estate sale in Miami. Any other dirt you can find on William Chandler, I'll pay you a hefty bonus.
Thought you might want to know more about your father. This is Charles Blakely. When I first saw your painting, I was blown away by the similarities between you and Dad.
We may be brothers, but I can't forgive you for what you did to my mom.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to replace you as the face of Gianni. What? I can't have someone on drugs as the face of my company. You know what? You don't have to fire me. Because I quit.
What about you?
What about me?
As the face of Gianni, I hadn't thought of that. You can pull it off.
Me as the face of Gianni.
Who better to be the face of Gianni than you?
You think it'll work?
Without a doubt.
What are you doing here?
Nikki's my date.
How perfect. The two lying backstabbers are a couple. I would have thought you'd be home nursing your wounds.
Why would I do that?
Because you lost.
I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming tonight. I hope that all of you enjoy seeing my work as much as I've enjoyed creating it.
Is that your mother? You think I look at myself in the mirror and see your mother? This is humiliating.
It's an outrage.
You okay?
Yeah.
Just that you didn't take a single sip of your champagne tonight.
Didn't feel like drinking.
So, your results are in.
And?
Congratulations, the test was correct. You're pregnant.
Wow.
In a committed relationship?
Sort of.
Gloria, I want you to promise me something.
What?
Just forgive your enemies so there's no room in your heart for pain and hate.
I promise you won't. We have to call off the hit on Michelle Miller.
Call off the hit.
Can't even believe that I would consider it. What kind of person am I?
Gloria, we can't.
I don't care about the money. I'll pay you back.
It's not the money. Our man's gone dark. I can't stop it even if I wanted. It's too late.
Gloria, I wish I could change it, but it's too late.
We have to stop it.
You don't understand. It doesn't work like that. Okay, you don't just cancel a hit.
What about your contact?
You don't understand how these people work, okay? They're dangerous.
This is wrong.
Yeah, well, you should have thought about that before.
I can't have her killed. Not after promising my mom right before she died in the last moments of her life.
Gloria, you know that I would do anything for you if I could, but this is impossible.
Eddie, please. I have to warn her.
What did you say?
I have to tell Michelle Miller what I've done. She could leave town. She could leave the country.
No.
Why not?
You can't tell Michelle that we put a hit on her. We'll go to prison.
That doesn't matter.
Well, it matters to me.
Well, I won't tell them about you. I promise.
Don't be naive. Okay, they track you back to me. I can't have the cops taking a closer look at my business.
Eddie, please.
How many times did I ask you if this is what you wanted?
I know, but...
And now, when it's too late, you want me to cancel it.
Well, now things are different. I don't want to live like this. Not anymore.
Gloria, as far as we're concerned, there's nothing we can do. Michelle Miller is a dead woman. Now I want you to take some time off of work. I know how hard the next couple of days are gonna be for you. No, you don't say anything about this to anyone. You understand me?
And plastic dreams, fast cars and magazines, long legs and pickup lines. You can have whatever's on your mind. Don't care how you get it, as long as you get it. 'Cause in this world you gotta look like money if you wanna make it. Taste like money if you wanna get it. Be somebody, go ahead and fake it. Isn't it crazy that you got to be good at being bad? Got to be good at being bad.
You sleep okay?
Sorta.
Should you be drinking coffee?
Probably not.
I respected the fact that you didn't want to talk about it last night, but you gotta tell me, is the baby mine?
Yes.
Were you gonna tell me?
Of course.
When?
William, I just found out that I'm pregnant. Okay, I'm a little scared right now.
I know, it's just, I'm in shock. But I'm excited.
You are?
Yeah, I've always wanted to be a dad.
William Chandler, the incurable bachelor. Driving to PTA and changing diapers.
You don't paint a very pretty picture.
That's what I thought.
Just because I'm not going to drive around in a minivan doesn't mean I won't be a good dad.
William, we haven't even discussed our relationship.
So?
So? It's a little overwhelming for me. I mean, we just started dating.
I'm just saying that I'm happy about it. Is there anything wrong with that?
excited, aren't you?
Yeah. Plus, this will finally get my mother off my back.
Sophia wants to be a grandmother.
Dying to be.
Good. Because we need a babysitter.
Good morning. I'm Bill.
Bill,
Yes, Bill Plimko.
who are you?
Bill Plimko?
Yes, we've already established that. What are you doing in my office?
I'm your temp.
Oh.
Can I get you a cup of coffee?
Yes. But first make an appointment for me with Russell Woods.
Russell Woods. And who is Russell Woods?
He's a doctor.
Dr. Russell Woods.
I need to see him today.
What kind of doctor is he?
Excuse me?
I said, what kind of doctor is he?
He's a witch doctor. I'm having a curse removed.
Sorry.
Bill?
Yeah?
Have you ever had a job before?
No, ma'am.
This is gonna be fun.
So we talked about the painting last night.
And?
And I'm still a little disturbed by it.
Michelle, I know it was hard to look at, but it is art.
No. Keep telling myself that.
The pink.
Really? I don't know. I think I like the red more.
Oh.
So sorry.
It's okay.
Sudoku. I'm addicted.
Oh, I love those.
Who was that?
I don't know. Okay, so what did he say?
He said he was sorry and how I misinterpreted the piece.
So you forgave him?
Yeah, but it still kept me up.
You'll get over it. Anything else happen?
Oh, I bumped into Lance.
Your ex?
Yeah. He was actually nice about the whole thing.
Of course he was. He's still in love with you.
Michelle.
Lance? What are you doing here?
Well, I admire good artwork. And I thought you'd be here. Michelle, I just wanted to come by and say thank you for the other night. It really meant a lot to me.
Sure.
You sure you're okay? It was a little intense in there.
Yeah,
I can be a good listener.
You.
Yeah, a lot of things have changed since you left, Michelle.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, first of all, I stopped drinking, and now I'm seeing a therapist.
You have?
Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I just want to start over. All right, so I want you to know that if you ever need anyone, I'm here for you.
Lance.
As a friend, that's all.
Thank you. Maybe.
Can't stop thinking about that painting?
Yeah.
Okay, didn't you say there were other paintings of you that were incredible?
Yes?
And there were other ones, right?
Yeah, what's your point?
So, come on, Luke paints dozens of canvases of you. It's obvious how he feels.
You make me feel guilty.
Luke called while we were out.
What did he say?
He wants to know if you'll have lunch with him today.
Hello.
Bill, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Since this is your first job, let me offer you some advice.
Okay.
You don't have to say hello every time you enter the room.
Okay.
You have an intercom. I expect you to use it. That way you won't interrupt me.
Okay. How's your coffee?
Good, actually.
Thanks. In college, I tried to make the perfect blend, taking a balance of light and dark roasted beans, brewed through bottled water for just the right aroma.
Do you honestly expect me to listen to this? This is a famous design house, not a coffee shop.
Sorry.
Did you make me an appointment with Dr. Woods?
Yes, you can see your doctor at 1 p.m.
Are you going to tell me more about coffee?
No, I wanted to tell you that Carlos Pierce is on line 1.
Why didn't you tell me?
I just did.
I mean, before.
Before what?
Just close the door when you leave.
Yes, ma'am.
Carlos, I'm so sorry to keep you waiting.
The customs agents and I are happy to wait.
Customs agents? How was your vacation?
A wonderful trip to Antigua. You know, the usual, sand and surf.
Did you find that special gift for William?
Yes, I did.
Great.
You know, I seem to have misplaced it.
What are you doing in customs?
Been in San Juan over a week.
A week?
Yeah. In jail.
What?
Police don't seem to believe I'm on vacation. They found the passports.
Your passports?
All 3 of them with 3 different names.
Is there anything I can do?
I think I should have this straightened out within a few days.
How many is a few?
I'm gonna have to go. Yeah. Call you when I can.
Hello? Perfect. How could things get any worse?
Who's thirsty? I have a new coffee blend for you to try.
Am I going to school today?
No, honey, not today.
Okay.
Mommy's probably not going to be very good company. But, should I call Rosa and see if Jose's home?
Jose's at school.
Oh, okay.
Can I play video games?
Okay, honey.
Okay.
All right.
These are the invoices from the show?
Impressive, yes?
Did we sell all the pieces?
Well, the 2 panels are unspoken for, but yes, everything else sold.
This is close to, what, like 40 grand?
A little more, actually.
It's unreal.
This was definitely what we call a hot show. Well, listen, there are 2 things you should learn from this show. 1, next time we raise prices, and 2, we need more work now.
Now?
You're hot now. The demand from this show is going to create buzz.
Really?
Absolutely. Now, we can always commission pieces for specific clients, but we need more paintings on the wall.
When did the checks come in?
Well, most of our sales are net 30, so you should get your money by the end of the month.
I still can't believe this, Nigel.
Listen, I took pictures of all the paintings and sent them to reps all over the country. So this is only the beginning, my friend.
Doctor, thank you so much for seeing me today.
Your office said it was an emergency.
It's Luke.
What's happened?
I went to his gallery opening last night. He's worked so hard.
What did you think of his paintings?
Okay, I know every parent says this, but he's gifted. He truly is gifted. But most of the pieces were of that little tramp.
Michelle again.
Except one.
Oh?
It was of Michelle and me.
Oh.
With the word liar written underneath.
Oh.
It was humiliating. Liar, that's what you think of me? I spent 20 hours in labor to have you humiliate me in front of the world and call me liar?
Guys, you're overreacting. It's just, it's artwork. It's an abstract mood and thought, that's it.
I remind you of your mother. Don't flatter yourself. Don't start with me. Oh, the liar's threatening me? Too bad he didn't put thief under you.
Guys, come on, you're making a scene.
please, could we please discuss this outside?
Don't touch me.
Ruining the opening.
I've tried to be a good parent. I really have.
I'm sure you were a good mother.
It's hard being a single parent.
Maria, you'll find happiness in this life when you accept that you did the best you could with what you had.
Do you think I'm wrong to be such a protective mother?
He is a grown man.
I know. I just love him so much. I don't want him to make the same mistakes I have.
With William.
With all the men in my life.
Yes, I'm looking for a residential listing for Michelle Miller.
Is there a specific city?
I think West Hollywood.
I have dozens of M. Millers, but no Michelle Millers.
Oh.
Wait, here's a new listing for Michelle Miller Designs.
Yeah, that works.
Here's your number.
The number you requested is 555-4875.
Tell me, what would your mother think about the men in your life?
That's a frightening question. Actually, she'd probably approve.
How so?
I told you she was a bitter woman. And she always told me I'd never amount to anything unless I married well.
That's a tough message for a young girl.
I was a tough girl.
I bet you were.
I had to be. I had to fight her for every ounce of self-confidence.
You should be proud of your accomplishments.
Perhaps. Although I did marry Antonio for what he was and not who.
And you regret that?
I don't allow myself regret very much.
We all make mistakes, Maria.
Thank you, Doctor. I better be getting back. I've got this penguin of a temp I have to deal with today.
Maria, I don't want to avoid talking about William.
I can handle William Chandler.
Really? How are you going to handle him? How are you going to work through that pain?
Well, if Carlos would call me back from the Caribbean, everything would be all right.
Who's Carlos?
You know what? I've got a 2:30 appointment. Time's up.
I'm supposed to say time's up.
I know, not with me, you don't.
She knows me, but not by name. I need to reach her as soon as possible. This is an emergency.
Sorry, she's unreachable right now. May I take a message?
Does she have a cell phone?
Oh, I cannot give out that kind of information.
Oh my God, please. I know this is strange, but this is an emergency.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Oh God, please, I'm begging you.
If you could just leave me your name and number, I'll have Michelle return your call.
My problems all started when my mom made me quit Little League.
The degree of treatment you need is beyond even my level of expertise.
Ain't that the truth? So how'd it go?
You want the good news or the bad news first?
Good.
Maria is booking regular appointments again.
That is good.
Yeah. But she's not revealing much about you.
She will.
Yeah?
Well, what did she talk about?
Luke, mostly.
What about him?
Still can't stand the girlfriend.
And?
And that's it. Time run out.
She didn't say anything about me?
Well, there was one thing. You know somebody named Carlos?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Well, this Carlos, whoever he is involved in some plan regarding you.
But she didn't give you any specifics.
Not yet.
Russell, you're not holding out on me, are you?
Of course not.
Here's an advance.
Thank you.
Keep me posted, Russ.
I will.
Hey,
Hi.
I had to see you.
You did?
Yeah, I wanted to make sure we're still okay.
It is. We talked about it yesterday, and I did overreact.
I'm really sorry about the painting. Yeah, I should have warned you.
Maybe. Okay, yeah, you should have.
I didn't do it to upset you. I know we talked about it the other night, but I couldn't sleep. And I didn't want you to be angry.
I'm not. I swear, I'm over it.
You promise?
Yes. Besides, there were a lot of other paintings that I liked.
Really?
Yeah, in fact, I loved them. Who keeps calling?
Someone named Gloria keeps asking me for your cell phone number.
You're kidding me.
Who's that?
That's Lance's old secretary, the one he had an affair with.
Why is she calling you?
I have no idea.
There's one way to find out.
No, thank you.
You've reached the offices of Michelle Miller Designs. Please leave a message at the tone.
Running a little late, are we?
I apologize. I'm a busy guy, but you already knew that.
But getting to know you is going to be half the fun.
Oh, you think so, huh?
I'm glad Sophia gave me your number.
Yeah, Mother's quite the matchmaker.
I don't care what happened at that silly auction tonight. You were the star.
Thank you.
In fact, I think William has noticed as well.
Really?
I was surprised when you started bidding on that Nikki girl tonight.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that, because I totally thought me and him had a connection, you know?
I'm sure you did. Sometimes things are just a matter of timing.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Fact. This is William's private cell phone number. Why don't you just give him a call one time?
Really? What about Nikki?
In case you haven't noticed, I don't like Nikki. That's another thing we have in common.
I already knew you were attracted to me.
Is that why we're meeting in a bar under a hotel?
I just thought, just in case.
Well, you're not afraid of a little adventure, are you? I respect that in a woman.
And I'm about to get a lot of respect.
Your appointment.
My appointment is none of your business.
Sorry.
You've cleaned up my desk.
Oh, yes. I took the liberty of color coding everything and filing them by date. Supplies are blue, financial records are green, etc.
How industrious of you. Bill, tell me, do you know about personal trainers?
Well, I was a college cheerleader.
Of course you were.
I know a thing or two about physical fitness.
I need a personal trainer. I have to get ready for a photo shoot.
Get right on it, of course.
Bill, I want you to look at this photo. How would you interpret that piece?
I was a double major in chemistry and art history.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I find modern art to be my favorite.
Delightful.
I would say the artist equates the woman on the right with the woman in the mirror.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. There's an obvious tension in the image. The word liar implies that he finds them equally both dishonest. Yeah, he hates them both.
Bill, you're fired.
We should have lunch together more often.
Sure you have to go?
Yeah, I got an appointment.
With?
Guy I do business with.
Ooh, you're so mysterious. So, when do I get to see you again?
Well, we'll have to see.
What are you gonna tell Mickey?
About what?
About us?
Us?
Yeah.
Tanya, there is no us.
What do you mean?
I mean that I'm not going to tell Nikki about today, or any other day for that matter.
And why not?
Because I have no interest in upsetting the mother of my unborn child.
Okay, I just have to take care of a couple things before we go, okay?
Sure, I'm not in a hurry.
Just only a few messages.
These offices are pretty impressive.
Thanks.
Lexi find financing?
Yeah.
Who?
William Chandler.
What?
Look, I know this might be a little weird.
A little? It's more than a little weird.
Luke, he's being really generous. Not only did he cover the cost for our first line, but also our overhead, this office, everything. It's like a dream.
Yeah, bad dream.
He's your brother.
I thought we were gonna be honest with each other.
I am being honest.
Yeah, after you get William to back you.
And I shouldn't have told you.
Just think what this guy's capable of.
Look, I know what he did to your mother, but
This has nothing to do with my mom.
you understand I couldn't have done this without him.
I can help.
How?
My sales from the show. I mean, I sold almost every piece. I've close to 40 grand. We could just use that instead.
That's really sweet. And I'm very proud of you, but trust me, you're gonna be fine.
I still don't like it.
He's taking a huge risk by loaning me this money.
I think you're taking an even bigger risk by accepting it.
I have to go.
Yeah, you just have to help Mommy run one errand.
I want to stay home and play Grand Prix Sid.
You've been playing that game for weeks.
Please, I'm old enough.
No, let's go. We'll be back before you know it.
I appreciate you coming out to the house for a meeting.
Well, you have a reputation as one of the busiest men in Los Angeles. So, what can I do for you, Mr. Chandler?
I actually wanted to talk about what I could do for you.
Huh?
Yeah, I've got a case that might interest you.
I'm listening.
Have you ever heard of Maria Gianni?
Of course. She was your fiancée.
Yeah, well, Ms. Gianni has been using some creative methods for her accounting.
Really?
She's been stealing from her own son and forging his signature on checks from his trust.
Forgery is a felony. If this is accurate, it's blatant material alteration. And, her son, Luke? He'd be willing to testify against his own mother?
Leave that to me. But let me ask you a question. Is this enough to build a federal case against Maria and put her into custody?
If she was a flight risk, sure.
Perfect.
You must really have it in for Maria Gianni.
What gave it away?
I'm sure your motivation stems from more than just an enthusiastic civic duty.
Simple, actually. I'm just looking for justice. Long and overdue justice.
I can help. Why him?
I don't know. Mom is gonna be right back, okay? Okay?
Okay.
All right. Give Mom a kiss.
Michelle?
Yeah.
Michelle?
Oh my gosh, she came to my office.
Is that Gloria?
Yeah.
Michelle?
She's stalking you?
Can we go?
Michelle, I'm so glad that I found you.
Leave me
Here,
alone.
Listen,
I need to
to
leave.
talk. Listen.
Please leave me alone.
I know what kind of woman you think I am. And you're right. I was that kind of woman. You
Don't
don't understand.
touch me.
Wait.
Don't.
Ashamed of what I've done.
Michelle, come on.
No, please.
Out of my way. What are you gonna tell me now? You've said enough.
I'm very ashamed of what I've done.
You should be ashamed. And you're still responsible for what you did. You had an affair with my husband. I will never forgive you for that.
No, I'm sorry.
Let go of me.
No, I have to tell you something.
No, you've said enough. I will never forgive you.
No,
No, I'm
sorry.
done. Let go of me.
You don't
You should go.
understand. No.